Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you, get 18% off. We out. All right, man. Jon Jones is vacating his light heavyweight title in the UFC. And from what we can tell, is not to move up, according to TMZ, to heavyweight. He is vacating his belt over pay discrepancy. All right, Dana White said that he asked for Deontay Wilder money. He said he don't even make half of what Deontay Wilder makes. But it sounds like he want respectable pay. So the UFC fighters should stand with Jon Jones, but they probably won't. Right? Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, check out our MMA playlist, and they get really, really underpaid. That's been something of a topic of discussion last year and some change, man. But they should stand with Jon Jones, and Jon Jones need McGregor to stand with him. McGregor's pretty much stayed away from the UFC after the Mayweather fight because of the pay, and they paid McGregor what he was worth. So he need to make Nunes to stand with him. A lot of the prominent fighters, Khabib. I mean, you keep going on and on, but most importantly, he gonna need the white fighters to stand with him. That's gonna be the most important thing of the situation. He gonna need the white fighters to stand with him to get that pay, and that's straight up and down. He need that help, right? He can't do it by himself. He need DC. He needs Stipe. Whoever the most prominent fighters is, they got to bond together. This just ain't for Jon Jones. This is for the sport, the future of the sport. These dudes deserve better pay. You look at what boxers getting. Obviously, boxing been around a long time. UFC did better pay-per-views than Wilder and Fury too. At the same, for the majority of them, for $20 more, for $10 more, because that pay-per-view was $75, and their last pay-per-view without ESPN Plus was $85. So they generated financially from pay-per-view more money than the quote-unquote biggest fight in boxing. It was supposed to be, we all know that wasn't. That no boxing. That generated more pay-per-view, and that wasn't even the biggest fight the UFC could make. I believe Conor McGregor and Khabib is the biggest fight he could make. So they drastically underpaid, and it's time for them to stand against Dana White, and it's a perfect time. If they don't stand together, it may be some disparagement clause. It may be some non-disclosure agreement where they can't do so. And maybe Jon Jones putting it on the line. But it's funny when the fans know that they underpaid, when Jon Jones do this to get more pay, they call him selfish. Oh, he ain't that good. Oh, he's a drug offender. He's a drug abuser. Who cares what Jon Jones think? You know what I'm saying? A lot of that has a racial aspect to it. And the thing about UFC, personally, I would like to see them get paid, but I don't really have a huge stake in it. Still learning it. But you don't want to see nobody get underpaid like that. And Dana White and UFC recouping all the cash. Now, the danger of paying them a lot of cash is that they no longer want to fight the best, but that's not a problem because Dana White is the dictator. He is the dictator. You have to do what Dana White said. If you don't do what Dana White said, he'll strip you and give it to somebody else. You have no legal grounds because you sign your rights away. So they need to stand with Jon Jones, straight up and down. All the prominent fighters to get better pay. If they don't, Dana White gonna keep getting richer. WME, who own it, gonna keep getting richer and richer. And before it get out of hand, when it gets far out of hand, there's nothing they're gonna be able to do about it. For you to be able to generate all these big fights and these big, this big money for them, and they don't want to pay you a respectable wage, it just sounds like make America great again. You know what I'm saying? And what corporate America represents. You know what I'm saying? Corporate America represents to keep the lower class people down and keep the wealthy up. You know what I'm saying? Keep the rich down too and keep the wealthy up. Wealthy and rich is two different things. So with Dana White, they need to stand up against Dana White. Dana White ain't nothing but a big ass bully. He tries to play you in the media. You know what I'm saying? Play these smoke and mirror games in the media. Oh, he asked for $30 million, and that dude said I ain't asked for that. But that's what happens when you deal with Dana White. We all know Dana White's a racist. I mean, that's nothing new. He's an openly make America great type of dude. And also he has the majority of white fighters in the UFC under his thumb. And when you have the majority under your thumb, they're gonna do what Dana say do. So Jon Jones is probably fighting a fight that he can't win, but he's gonna need Conor McGregor, Stipe. He's gonna need a lot of these white fighters and a few of the brothers, Tyron Woodley to help him out. So we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, You know, if you walk away, you walk away. If you don't, you don't. We'll see Bellator or whatever the other one is, one box fighting, whatever. But yeah, Dana White don't want to pay nobody. That's just straight up and down. And that's most companies. You know, that's most companies. That's what make America great. One thing's about Donald Trump is a corporate dude, and corporations don't care shit about the employees. You can die, they'll roll you off that car line, they'll roll you out of Costco's, and then keep trucking and keep making the money. It's about the money first, and it's not even about the employee second. It's all about the money. You know, they don't want to pay nobody. And Dana White is treating the UFC like an average corporate America business. Multi-million-dollar business, multi-billion-dollar business, shit, multi-100,000 business. They don't want nobody to be up. They want everybody to be down, even though it means that, you know, the fighters are happier. They have better afterlives. They have better after UFC lives, better, pensions. They're able to put pensions. They're able to pay for their insurance. I can see if he's paying them low like this, and maybe he is, I don't know. And they had benefit package. They had a pension. They had insurance. They had lifetime benefits or some type of benefits. If that's the case, then I'm like, okay, I get it. But they don't probably have none of that shit, man. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check out our MMA playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business questions, inquiries, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal, description. We gone.